Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a red-eared slider with a massive growth on the side of its face. These are common pets that you can buy at the pet shop. But this slider here was probably a fraction of the size from its mate. The owner purchased them and noticed a small growth on the side which she thought was a cyst, as you can see here on the left side. And over a period of time it got to this size. Now although the cyst was growing, the turtle did not grow. The other one was maybe 10 times its size and they were purchased the same time. So this was definitely affecting its ability to eat and its ability to grow. You see here I'm examining the mass because I couldn't tell if it was a cyst or if it was a tumor. It was semi-solid, sort of rubbery, but you can see like it was something else right beneath the skin. So we went in. As you can see, I'm using physical restraint here. It's a rather large blade, but I'm only using the tip of the blade. And the skin in that area was pretty thin. You can see here, I'm just trying to get it away from this because the cyst have a full capsule. So it was very easy to separate the capsule from the skin. Now the turtle have been given a local block. I did not want to anesthetize it fully, being such a small turtle, and it was easy to maneuver it with just physical restraint, as you can see. It was more here about exteriorizing the cyst, which turned out to be fairly easy. I was checking again for the consistency, and there you can see it's pretty well stuck in. It actually made an erosion in the bone as well on the side of the face, but with a bit of a spin and a little clockwise technique, we got it out. Boop. There it goes. And you can see here, in the cyst, I extracted it later on, and it was like a cyst who solidified and then started affecting the bone. So we had to pop a couple stitches in there. The little one was a bit less cooperative at this point. It's not exactly painful, but every opportunity it got, it took a bite at me, at the sutura, at anything it could get. It was one feisty little terrapin. Yep, but only a couple of stitches in there. We may have to take out the stitches, we may not, but it will be back on the mend. So the plan for this little fella was to put it on the dry dock. You see here, already halfway closed. We're going to put some more stitches in there just for safe. So you can see now it's almost all better. We did not have to sedate. I used a local anesthetic. It does not feel any pain and just physical restraint. I'll put another suture in there and dry dock him for a couple of days and we should be okay. Yeah, so the tiny little fella is definitely going to be a happy camper. I mean, he had a few bites to share, but I'm sure he's happy that we sorted this cyst off its face. It was crazy to think that a small cyst, which started off as a liquid, became so hard and solidified that it even affected the bone. But it's another interesting case on things we see on our little old Grenada as a wildlife veterinarian. Thanks again for tuning in. Hopefully you like this episode. Hopefully you learned something new today. This little slider is definitely happy to have us, and we're happy to have you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you're already subscribed to the channel to see what's coming next. If you haven't, now is your time to subscribe. Click that link on the screen there. Hit the notification bell, like the video. If you have any question, put it in the comments. Thanks again for coming out. Stay tuned for our next video. Keep tuning in to see the weird and wonderful things that we see on our veterinary journeys here in Grenada. I think it's safe to say it was a job well done.